Hello, I just want to confirm that we will be at your place by 7 p.m. April 26, 2019. I still remember that day. Don't know the reason why I said yes. Yes to a task I know I am not capable to do. Yet looking back, I knew that the Lord had invited me to the work that He knew would bring me ultimate joy. And He did.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you!
Uy, may ano?
Kuya, for your ID.
Basahin mo.
Basahin, bro. Birthday ko.
At the beginning of the year, I always confuse Catherine from Christine, from Renella to Rowana. And whenever I do, I get the frowns faces from you. But now, before I see your faces, I can already hear your laughter and remember the funny experiences we all have shared together. There's so many things I know about you now. I know Renella loves her matcha, and Chloe her taro with tapioca, and you probably know how crazy I go for a stinking durian smoothie. But for real food talk though, everybody knows nobody can beat Pearlie's spicy spaghetti. Oh, such memories. Memories around the table. And not just the fun stuff happen around the table. Do you remember the song Grace by Laura Story? I remember we were standing and holding hands, and we were crying like infants as we prayed for each other. It was then that I heard all of you pray for the first time, and probably the most honest prayer in your lives. You've learned to express what's in your heart to a God who loves His child the most. Oh, we cried. Yes, we did cried. Cried around the table. Yet what I get most excited about is your maturity in God. I saw in all of you a person who's then reluctant to even say anything about God, to like a lioness, so elegantly strong in God's Spirit. Perhaps the testament to this is when each of you facilitated a unit in experiencing God. It brought me so much joy to witness the degree of God's work evident in your lives, the depths of the embedding of God's truth in your hearts as your mouth speaks. Though finishing the CCL booklets and a book study is quite remarkable, there's one major thing I want to thank you for. I thank you for one whole year of yeses. You said yes to never becoming satisfied with just religious activity. And ultimately you said yes. Yes in growing your personal, vibrant, and growing relationship with Jesus Christ. I know that one day, when that fateful day that God invites you to journey along with Him to fulfill His will, and that you would say yes to the biggest yes of your life, even if it didn't make any logical sense. I want you to step in faith day by day, all the way until you see the fruit of what God has placed in you. Thank you for your yes. Ruana, the youngest of the ladies, yet not the least, for she knows that her confidence comes from God, who approves of her, and there's nothing she's afraid of, for she trusts and hopes in Him alone. Chloe, always a happy heart. A happy heart that radiates joy like the beaming sunrise. In her brightness gives light and shows that there's beauty within when we choose to be happy. Catherine, as the seed planted in her heart, She chose to grow and she sought delight. Love never failing, love never ending, drew her in to the life everlasting. Ronella, a brave spirit that soars above trials. The strength underneath her wings comes from the one she trusts. Her life is an extension of grace and truth to those who needs to hear. Nadine, a gentle voice that leans to hear the rhythms of her master, to be in tune to the frequencies of everlasting. Burley, a heart surrendered to God, for in it she found liberty and harmony. Nothing else she'll lose anymore, yet everything to gain, for the one who fights for her is the champion of her grace. My heart is full and my joy is becoming complete. I look forward for more years of yeses. Until then, God bless.